What is up, YouTube? We are back. I know. Okay, I was gone for a while. Okay, I know. I apologize. I've just been busy. Your boy has been streaming a lot over on Twitch, and I've also been doing a lot of editing. Films, getting a lot of clients recently. So, just been busy with that. Speaking of filmmaking, today we are going to be reacting to another short film, by Reanime, and that is the first episode of Climbing Silver, Naruto live action. So, you know how it is. Anime live action channel, we react to some anime live action. We gotta give the credit where it's due. We gotta give the exposure where it's needed, even though my channel is small as fuck. Anyway, so you know how it is. Your boy's been gone for a hot minute, so Reanime came in with the assist and gave me content to steal from. So without further ado, let's get it. Okay, we starting off with the shogi. Okay, yo, this shot looks clean. Wait, hold up. Already, I'm loving this. This looks so... Yo, this looks good. Wait a minute. Okay. So far, starting off fire. Okay.
If all these shogi pieces represent at least shinobi, which piece do you think he would be?
I don't know.
I think he'd be most like the knight. It's not the most powerful piece, but it's definitely the most versatile.
Okay, so far I like this again. I like just the framing, everything they got going on with the flowers in the back, and then you can see the horizon of the ocean. Like, this is a nice fucking setting area that they chose to shoot this. But also the hair for both of them looks really spot on, really accurate. Especially Shikamaru. Like that, the ponytail, like, it looks dead ass, like perfect. Yeah, let's keep going. Shogi pieces look dope too. Like, everything looks really good right now.
The sacrificial play?
Shikamaru, do you know who the king would be?
The Hokage?
There was a time when I believed that myself.
This is bringing back the old school Naruto memories. Okay, motion graphics, nice. Title sequence. Okay, so I'm guessing that was supposed to be like ninjas running through, like they're in the shadows kind of thing. But that looked way too, like, the frame rate was just so fast compared to what we've seen, that it was just really off-putting and definitely, like, too noticeable to make me, like, not just notice the difference from what I'm seeing. So, I feel like they could have just sped up, some people, like, running through, but just not sped up the frame rate, like, because what it really is the frame rate that makes it, like, super. Actually, now that I watch it again, I guess it's okay. Maybe it's the fact that they're, like, I think what it is because okay, now that I watch it again, it looks okay. I think what it is that you can tell that the images are still and they're just zooming by, as opposed to, like, them just kind of running, I guess. Because I think that's what it is that throws me off. It's the fact that there are these still images of shadowy people figures zooming by, but they're not actually like, you can't necessarily see the movement in them, and so that's what makes them look kind of like a little weird. I don't think it's bad. I don't think there's necessarily anything that I would do to fix it. But yeah, it just looks a little bit weird. Okay. This looks a little bit better. And then the transition into them, like that looks nice. That looks better, I guess, but it's just a little bit, it's just not perfected. Like you can tell just barely a little bit. It's not like a person, like it doesn't blend in with them enough. Let me say that again. See, like there's like little bits of dust and smoke that kind of come off of the leaves. I guess they're like in a snowy area, or I'm not sure, but I can't exactly tell just yet. But you can see that, and that adds a lot to the believability of these shadowy figures moving through so quickly, right? And see, since we didn't see any of that in the other shot with the moon, you know, it looked a little bit awkward, right? It's also looked awkward because I think the reason why this moonshot looks so awkward is the fact that, like, we're staring at the moon, we're looking up, but when you see these people moving across, it's like they would have to be jumping really high in order for us to be looking the same angle that they're moving across. And at first I thought that like if that were the case, then it would be like we would be looking at their feet and them from the bottom like jumping across, but they're actually just like moving like regular people, like regular profile shot. So, which it could still work. It just looks like they're moving across, like they're running across. It doesn't look like they're jumping across. So I think that's another thing that throws me off with the first shot. But with this one, again, you see a little bit more of the environment moving, and I think that really helps with this effect that's going on. And it looks way better in this part. And this one looks actually really good, like when they transition from the black shadowy into that. Like it does look good. I think it was just the first time like I saw it. No, actually this looks pretty good. Like you can almost just barely see like a little bit of the, it's honestly so little that I couldn't even really tell. Like I think it was just the first time initially being a little thrown off from the first shot, but like now I feel like it looks fine. Yeah, like it honestly looks fine. It looks great. So, and that's cool because that's such a good effect to like have pat down, you know what I mean? Like not only could that work for Naruto, but if they try to do like a Bleach live action with like the, you know, the shadow step, or I forgot what it was called, but you know, if they try to do that with other animes, like they have that pat down, which is really good that they nailed that sort of effect. So already starting off really great. Let's keep going. Oh, okay, that's the Hidan, right? It's been a while since I've seen Naruto, obviously, but
At first light, I go in solo.
alright, so now they're planning.
You're the second wave. Izumo, Kotetsu, third wave.
This looks,
We have the...
wait. Okay, I'm at full quality, or no, 1440. I guess the quality is sinking a little bit because it's, you know, low lighting, dark area, which, you know, that's a common thing for film. If you don't have like a really good camera that records really well in low light and at nighttime, then you get a lot of grain, and to make up for that or try to restore that grain, get rid of it, you could destroy the quality.
The element of surprise.
So I don't know if that's becoming a problem with the footage right now, or maybe they just maybe this just isn't in that much focus. I'm not sure, but quality looks like it's dipping.
We will not get another chance.
Why don't we get him now?
I need my shadow.
True. No sun, no shadow.
Hidan is unpredictable. Do not underestimate him.
Why is he alone? Akatsuki usually travel in pairs.
Right. It may be a trap. We could wait for reinforcements.
No way. We finally had the jump on an Akatsuki. We can't blow this. Can't be reckless either. They massacred dozens of our people. What if we lose him? This is our chance.
Okay.
I thought you quit.
Well,
Okay.
it just helps me think. Shikamaru, you decide.
So I don't remember too much if like all of this happened in the anime or if this is like its own spin-off little thing. I do remember them fighting Hidan, but I don't remember exactly how that happened. The whole Akatsuki arc in Shippuden wasn't exactly my like favorite arc, and again, it's been a really long time since I've seen that with Naruto. So but yeah, I mean, so far it's good. Like, I like the interaction between the two. The plotting seems, pretty realistic, believable. So yeah, let's keep going.
What? But he just became a tuning.
He is going to be leading his own team soon. He's got to get used to making these decisions.
Shikamaru looks so good. Like, that actor is perfect.
If the enemy's hiding somewhere, it's only a matter of time before he spots me. He'll ambush my ambush. I'll deal with it.
Good. Settled. We attack in the morning.
If this works, all you can eat yakiniku on Asuma.
Right.
All right, settle down. If this works, I'll tell you who the king is.
Yeah, I do remember that a little bit.
Katetsu, you're on night watch.
What?
I remember when they were conversating about the king and everything. But, to be honest, like, this arc and this particular fight in the story wasn't my favorite. Like, to be honest. Asuma is cool and Shikamaru is cool, but, like, this particular point in the story definitely wasn't my favorite. Definitely wasn't something I remember, to the T. So, All right, Hidan. Alright, so they made Hidan white, I guess. I mean, again, I don't know if, like, they specified his race in the anime and manga, but, I mean, to me it doesn't matter anyway. Again, it's all about who can play the actor or actress the best, in my opinion. But, just going off of looks, he looks pretty alright to me. I guess the only thing is, I would say maybe is like the costume. Like, I think it looks fine. Oh, you know what? What it is it's because Hidan, like, he can invert himself, right, into like the black form. Yeah, that's what it is. So maybe they're like paying homage to that with the costume, because the costume right now looks like inverted from like the regular Akatsuki robe. But I was mostly just looking at the collar. Like, weirdly placed, like if it's supposed to be upright or if it's supposed to be kind of damaged. I can't really tell, but I mean, it's not a big deal though. I'm just curious to see. I'm just curious what they were going for exactly with the costume. Okay, there goes that focus. Oh man, he looks really creepy right there. Jesus. The necklace looks dope though. Okay, I see the ring, the details. I like that. Hidan also, I was gonna say, Hidan also wasn't my favorite Akatsuki either, so like, I couldn't really care less about how they do him, I guess. But like if it were someone like Itachi, you know, I'd have more to talk about. I'd be like, okay, they got this right, this right, this right, or this wrong. Who knows, right? But Hidan, and it's like, whatever. you could make Hidan literally like look like whatever. I wouldn't care that much, but let's keep going. Okay, wait, let me go back to this fight scene. Oh, the shadow, okay. Okay, I like that. Okay, frame rate got a little choppy there. But the shadow effect looks really nice. I would say. I guess they just made like a trail in the dirt and kind of capitalized on that with like some VFX. But yeah, it looks okay, I guess. And like the spot that it's in right now, the sun isn't really shining on, so it's kind of hard to critique if it actually looks like a shadow, but at the same time it doesn't really matter to me anyway. I think what was more weird is just Hidan. He looks kind of weird in this angle. I don't know. We'll wait and see. We gotta see more from him first. A little bit of that lens flare.
Gotcha.
Oh, right there he looks really good. Okay. Got his ass. Ooh, okay. I kind of like that. That weapon looked kind of weird right there. Like it looks fake. Like, just some of the areas on it look not real. At least in this shot. I don't know. So far, I should say that the costumes for all the like Shikamaru, Asuma, and the other Jonin, I think that's what they're called. It looks pretty good, you know, like they all look pretty consistent and pretty believable, I would say, as well. And I like the detail with Shikamaru. I like the detail with Shikamaru, how he has the fishnets like under his sleeves, like, because I remember he did have that in part 1 Naruto, and if he did have it part 2, I don't remember exactly if that was too important to his costume, but like just the fact that they kept that aspect to his costuming, like it looks good. And it's cool to see like that attention to detail, you know. So like the look so far looks really good, I must say. The only thing I would say maybe looks a little weird is Hidan. But again, I want to see more from him first.
Holy shit, that hurts.
Okay.
Don't twist it deeper, you fuckers.
How the
Oh
hell
yeah,
is he
because
still alive?
isn't Hidan like he can't like die? I think that's what it is. But then I forgot.
Shikamaru!
Oh, that's. Okay, I actually like that. How Hidan, his expressions, the way he played that little sequence, that actually looked really nice. Made me like start to realize his character more and believe his performance as a villain. Wait. Go back. Go back. What? 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 Huh? Why is he on the floor? And then hold on. Oh, it's the other guy, I guess. No, it's that guy. What? It doesn't. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So this guy, he gets thrown to the floor. There's this guy who's standing up. And then this guy, I think his name's Kakazu. I'm not too sure, but he's another Akatsuki. He comes down and he gets on that guy who screamed Kotetsu, but that guy is somehow now already on the floor. What? Okay. Screen direction. You gotta remember. Make it make sense. That doesn't make sense. But also this costume, like, it just looks kind of like, looking at it from this angle, it looks like almost like pajamas, kind of like a really comfy, like soft robe. And the coloring does look more like burgundy maroon than red, so I'm again kind of wondering what they're going for with costuming choices, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's gonna play a role later on. Probably not, but we'll see. I'm just gonna save my thoughts on it for the end.
You insect. You're not even worth money.
Well, now it's like more brownish and reddish there, so maybe it was just the coloring, but also I didn't even talk about that. So when when he does this, I mean, I guess it's fine, the stuff that rises, but it just looked really weird. Yeah, like this coloring, it's very like green right here, and then yeah, this is all really weirdly colored right here. But I guess let's just keep going. Yeah, cause then right here it immediately switches.
You insect. You're not even worth money.
Alright, Asuma. Whoa, his knife is his knife looks weird. Like, it looks like it's drawn right there. I mean, I guess it's fine.
Asuma Saratobi.
Okay, so now we got a better look at his eyes. See, his eyes look good. That's how they're supposed to look, but I thought they looked different in the other shot.
Money.
No, I guess you just can't see them close enough.
He has a massive bounty on his head.
I don't care. I'm not a greedy, selfish prick like you, Kakuzu.
Ah, it is
killed
Kakuzu. Hey, I got his name right. Hey, okay, your boy did that. All right, let's keep going.
For you. How selfish of me.
Fuck off! This one's mine. You can keep the money.
Okay. But I'll be watching. And don't get careless and die. I want to get paid.
Yeah, I do kind of remember that happening in the
If this
in the
peasant
anime.
fucker actually could kill me, I'd gladly let him.
Okay, I mean, this is looking pretty good in terms of just like Hidan, his performance, and the effects, the blood and everything. I like it. I buy it. Okay, not bad. The effect of when he's like, the thing stretches, not bad, not bad. See, okay, I think something else to note is that it's almost hard to, like, it's almost hard to judge, like, how my brain wants to interpret Hidan, because I feel like when we see a lot of his expressions in his face, like, it could either feel really silly and kind of stupid because of how his eyes are so wide and, like, just the way his face looks, or it could be, you know, how he's designed to like be played as like kind of psychotic and kind of a little bit silly and stupid, but in like a villainous kind of terrifying way. And I feel like my brain is kind of split on how to feel with this guy's performance, which is not to say that he's doing a bad job, but it's just like, the more I see of him, sometimes I'm just like, oh, he looks kind of derpy in that instance when everything is serious. But then sometimes I'm like, oh, wait, he actually is playing it really well. It's a weird thing. But at the same time, again, I'm not a Hidan fan. So it's like, I don't care, but I also just don't know how to feel about this Hidan. But like, I wouldn't say it's bad though. I'm just not sure how to feel. Oh, okay. So we saw a little bit of the shadow on the ground. It looked not bad, I guess. It looked kind of like liquidy almost, but we didn't see much of it, so. Which I guess is good because, again, when you see too much of something, you let people, you know, start to question it, and that's not good. So, nice.
Don't be a tease, little boy. Come out and play with the adults.
Okay, nice. That was a good, you know, transition to that. So they didn't have to actually show, you know, the thing going through the wood.
Impressive. Kakuzu said he killed you. Clone Jitsu?
How are the
I
others?
like how serious Shikamaru looks. Like this, like he makes it feel like, yo, like we're squatted up. We're trying to beat this guy. Like, I like that.
We should retreat.
That's why acting is so important sometimes, because even if you don't necessarily believe everything that's going on, just looking at the actors' faces can make you completely change your perspective of how you feel. Because, like, the whole time, you know, I was kind of like, okay, this fight, like, whatever, it's just a fight that has to happen. But then as soon as I saw the look in Shikamaru's eyes, I'm like, damn, like, this kind of feels real for a minute, you know? Like, so, good job, good direction.
It won't be that easy.
I've never seen you make a sacrificial play. Not even in shogi.
I'm not. I have you with me.
Okay. Okay. So I did notice when the weapon comes to him, like when he grabs it, you can see the scythe blades kind of wiggle, which makes them look very fake. It's not to say that they can't even wiggle, but I guess it's because the fact that it's a scythe and those are supposed to be metal, they wouldn't normally wiggle. And that's what makes me think it's, well, I can't exactly identify the material that was used, but, it's something that's not metal, right? So, yeah, that's unfortunate, because it was looking so good, but, yeah. I'd be curious to know how exactly they handled the scythe, because, again, one shot I thought it looked, like, unreal, and then now I'm like, okay, so... But I wasn't paying too much attention to it before then, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world. It's just like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. They probably could have did better with a better budget, but yeah. Yeah, see, like now it doesn't even look. Okay, so there's the shadow again. The shadow looked kind of like Venom, the movie. But, I mean, in this instance, it doesn't look that bad. It just kind of blends in with his handle on the bottom end of his scythe. Like, that looks kind of like the shadow that comes. Which I guess doesn't really matter, but yeah. Okay, so looking at it here, yeah, it looks like kind of this like similar effect that they use for like the Venom symbiote, like black goo, I guess is the best way to describe it. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. And again, it's very, very short, the amount of time that you see it on screen, so which is good. Just so that, people don't question it. Okay, not bad. Okay, okay, so we see the shadow effect right there, retrieving back to Shikamaru on the ground. Now that looked a lot more like you could tell, but yeah, I guess the other thing is, I guess no. Right, because no, wait. Okay, yeah, I just forgot for a second how Shikamaru's powers actually work, because he needs a shadow to have his shadow. And his shadows can't go directly in the sun, but also if the sun's not out, he can't use his shadow either. I mean, maybe this has nothing to do with Reanime and how they interpreted the power. Maybe this is just Naruto logic in general, but yeah, I'm just like, wait. So he can't fight at night because there's no sun, because there's no shadow. But also he can't use his shadow thing in the sun. It's... I guess it doesn't even matter. It's just like... What? Okay, that looked really funky. Like, it looked great all throughout this point too. Like the let me just go back. This part looks fine. That looks fine. Like it looks great. And then the front back, even this part right here looks great because it's not like legitimately coming out, but it really looks like it is. Like he did all of this and like made the scythe come at the camera and everything. Like it really looks believable. Like it looks really, really, really good. And then right here, it just that's just like the reason why this looks bad is because you can literally like it. I mean, there's a lot of reasons. I don't even know if I want to like get into all and why and explain all of them, but like, yeah, it's just like maybe if they just had it go past him and graze the cheek, that would have been so much better. But instead, it comes up to him and literally just like comes up and stops. And then also when it stops, it's still kind of moving. So it's just like it makes no sense. Oh, I kind of forgot he could do all that with the smoke. I mean, the effect, I feel like the effect coming from his mouth didn't look great, but then right here it looks fine, so. Okay, so that's the end of episode 1. I'm going to be reacting to episode 2 very shortly, but for the sake of keeping this video at a reasonable length, I'm going to end it right here. I don't think there's anything else I really had to say other than all the input that I gave throughout the video. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my reaction to this video, please leave a like. It helps me out a ton. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you're new, it helps me out a ton as well. And yeah, you should hit that bell if you want to see more anime live action content from your boy. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. You know, I do apologize if my critiques are a little harsh, but you know, since I am in the film industry and work as a professional, it is kind of hard to not call out the things as I see them, right? So yeah, do try to understand my perspective on things. I'm not just like someone coming into this with fresh eyes, not knowing how anything works, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys do enjoy my perspective, just let me know, hit me in the comments, and yeah, like I said, subscribe for more, and I'll try to get more videos out as soon as I can. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.